Good evening, keeps at the couch. Gary B, the casual comic guy here, and we're here, guys, with NCBD New Comic Book Day. Hope you guys have had a great week. It is getting cold where I live, and it doesn't feel great, but that's what happens when you live in the North Country. And my Canadian brothers and sisters will agree with that statement. It is getting frosty, but without further ado, we're here for New Comic Book Day. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up, and a bigger stack than I thought I would have this week, but a good stack. First up, we have Vampirella Dead Flowers #2, series I'm getting for Sarah Frazetta. So this is I think it's 4 issues, so really fun series so far. Kind of like the classic feel to it. The art's fantastic, and of course, had to get the Perillo cover. Next up, the new series by Dan Panosian over at Dynamite, Savage Red Sonja. Read this too. This was a good read. It's not a great read yet. It was a good read. It was a good start, although there are similarities in the beginning of this story to a story I read a long time ago in a Savage Sword of Conan. So we'll see how this pans out. So there we go. This is this was the Arthur Adams cover. So we have that. This is the Frank Cho cover. So beautiful cover there. And this is, of course, the Dan Panosian cover, who is also the writer of this particular series. So great cover there as well. Then I got to read this. This is the 4th and final issue of this. This is Heat Seeker, a gun hunting series. I really liked both gun hunting minis, so I can't wait to dig into Heat Seeker and see what that's all about. But it's something I knew I wanted to sit down and read in one sitting. Next up, this didn't come in last week, so it finally arrived this week. It was the FOC variant I had ordered of Conan the Barbarian issue 4. And this is just the black and white Virgin variant. So really great art by Roberto de la Torre. And this week, issue #2 of Power Girl, which was fantastic. Really enjoyed issue 1. I like the dynamic with her and Omen. I think is a lot of fun. I'm waiting for her to just put her foot down and stick up to Superman and Lois and just not be a little bit under their thumb, but a great read, and they're setting her up for good things. So I really enjoyed Power Girl #2. Really enjoyed Power Girl #1. Now, I bought the Jim Lee cover, just the regular, not the foil, of the second printing of Wonder Woman 1. I have... Well, you'll see it next. This is such a great issue. Tom King just absolutely killed this issue. An absolutely engaging, engrossing, and fantastic read. And it takes a while for Wonder Woman to come on the scene, and when she does, it is fantastic. This was an ideal, perfect Wonder Woman. Just incredible. Wonder Woman issue 2. Probably going to read this as soon as I'm done making this video, because I loved issue 1. I can't wait to see what issue 2 holds. Another fantastic cover. And I'm expecting the writing inside to be as good as issue 1. It is still Tom King. Then Supergirl Special #1. I thought this was really good too. So this, just a great introspective story about Supergirl, and Power Girl's in it some too, and the rest of the Super family. But the thing I like that they're doing with her a lot lately is that she's really thinking about who she is, what her place in the universe is, what her place on Earth is, and what her place among just people around her is, whether they're other aliens or humans, what have you. Very introspective Supergirl. Really loved it. All right, next up, I've got to read. I'm probably going to read this one tonight too. White Widow #1, Yelena Belova. So excited to see how this turns out. And we got another this cover as well. So 2 covers for White Widow #1. Got to read that. Scarlet Witch #10, which wraps up that series. I think it relaunches next year, not far away, with her and her brother, Peter. So Doctor Strange issue 9, a beautiful painted cover. Look at that. Doctor Strange and Clea looking great. Then one of my favorite covers of the week in a reissue. This was a free book, and this is the Trick or Treat free comics for ages 13 plus. Higher, Further, Faster, Captain Marvel #1. Just, I've always loved this cover. It's a great cover, and glad to have this Trick or Treat free copy of it. Big Captain Marvel fan, as you all know. So, and then to end it all, we got the shiny Adam Hughes goodness of She-Hulk #1. All right, the little foily edition with her at the pool. Gorgeous cover. And the foils are always hard to show. And foils are very hit or miss for me. But last week, beautiful foil cover with Captain Marvel. And this week with She-Hulk. And I thought both of them were great. More to do with the colors of the foil in the background too. Obviously the Adam Hughes art is gorgeous. But the foily water looks amazing. And just like with Captain Marvel last week with the gold background. But that's it, guys. That's my books for this week. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep it casual.